Welcome to The Intersections by Talaya, a podcast where we will navigate the complex landscape of cancer and health equity, advocacy, and personal leadership. I am your host, Talaya Dendy. I am a cancer doula, board certified patient advocate, and health and wellness coach. 14, almost 15-year cancer thriver, and a 2025 Bush Fellow. This space is for leaders, advocates, and thrivers who are ready to look beyond the surface of the cancer journey to address the system that shapes it. Let's dive into today's reflection. Today is a beginning. I'm pulling back the curtain on why this space exists and where we are headed. As I shared in the intro, I am a 14, almost 15-year cancer thriver. And my experience from my diagnosis through today shapes the work that I do as a cancer doula. As a cancer thriver, I realized that sharing my story just wasn't enough. There's so many things that we have to address. We have to address why the journey is harder for some than others. We have to talk about the inequities that aren't just medical, but systemic. The Intersections is a place where health, leadership, and equity meet, and education is a huge part of it as well. I also mentioned that I'm a Bush Fellow. The Bush Fellowship is an investment in a leader's potential to create further change, to expand their leadership, and it's also an investment in their health and well-being. It's an investment in a leader's capacity to continue their leadership for the long run. I've decided to use this podcast to document my experiences and learnings as a Bush Fellow. You'll hear my reflections on leadership, my challenges with the status quo, and the raw process of growing into the leader my community needs and deserves. This is going to be a working laboratory, a collage. It's going to be messy sometimes. It's going to be out of order sometimes. And that's what the learning journey is all about. Things are not always linear in life. Things are not always linear in learning. A lot of times you will hear the lessons as I learn them. The episodes will be about 15 minutes in duration. And I'm going to be honest, I do not have a laid out planned day or time when episodes will be released. Due to my schedule and my responsibilities at this time, I am releasing episodes as I have time. So whenever episodes are released, you will be notified. The Intersections is going to be less structured. It's going to be one of those things where it's when the moment is right. I will not have intro and outro music and all of those things. This podcast is an audio documentation, an audio journey of my development and leadership as a Bush Fellow, my learnings along the way. Some days we'll talk about policy and health equity. Other days we'll talk about the internal work of leadership and faith. Other days we'll talk about cancer. We're talking about life. All of these things impact our leadership, our growth, our development. We will talk about a gumbo of things. I will let you in on a little secret. Come closer. Come closer. It's kind of personal. When you hear me say gumbo, I am paying homage to my amazing grandmother, Anna Berry. She is someone who sowed into me, who shared her wisdom, who poured into me, who told me I could do anything and be anything that I wanted to be. She is why I stepped into my power and stepped into this space with the faith that I have. She is one of the reasons why I have been fearless in my work and really fearless in everything that I do, because she always believed in me. And I think it's really important that if you're going to get to know me, you know what's important to me and why. Gumbo represents so much in my life, in my childhood, spending those summers in Louisiana with my grandmother, and being loved on, being filled with the audacity, with the idea that I could do and be whatever I wanted to. That is why I'm here today. in this space. One of the reasons why I had the determination to take something that happened in my life that was so hard and step into a space where I don't look like a lot of people that are doing the work in the cancer space. I don't sound like a lot of the people doing the work in the cancer space. But Gumbo brings people together. That is my goal as well, is to bring people together, to educate people, to inspire people, to encourage people, and help people be their best advocate. Thank you for allowing me to share that personal tidbit. Thank you for joining me for this introduction to the Intersections by Talaya. Leadership and advocacy isn't just about the work that we do. It's about the person we become while doing it. To continue this conversation and access my latest leadership reflections, visit me on Substack at substack.com/@cancerdoula. You can also visit my professional portfolio at talayadendy.pro, or you can visit my website ontheotherside.life. I'm glad you're here for the start of this documentation. Thank you for joining me for this very special experience. Let's see where this journey takes us. I'll talk to you next time on The Intersections.